Have you ever gotten on the wrong bus? You know, the kind of bus that takes you to a place you never expected to go? Yeah, me neither. But this one time I got on the wrong night bus, and it was like nothing I'd ever experienced before. I missed the last train, so I was looking for a way to get home. And that's when I saw it, a bus I had never noticed before. Route Zero. It was maybe 10 minutes late, but at this point I would have taken the subway, walked, done anything to get home. So I got on the bus and I sat down. The driver didn't say a word. He just nodded and drove. Within a few minutes, the city lights faded and we were met with thick fog and empty roads. I checked my phone, but there was no signal. At the next stop, a woman got on the bus. Then the stop after that, a man got on the bus. And by the time we reached the next intersection, there were 3 more passengers. But all of their faces were blurred, as if they were smudged from memory. I sat there for what felt like hours. I tried to make conversation with the people around me, but they just looked at me awkwardly and then they looked away. I started to get really scared. I kept replaying the scene in my head, wondering if I was gonna get home, wondering who the driver was, wondering where I was actually going. After what felt like an eternity, I finally worked up the courage to ask the driver where I could get off. And when I asked him that, he turned around, he smiled at me, and he said, "You already did." I looked out the window, but there was nothing there. No street, no sky, just black. So here I am, stuck on this weird bus with no idea where I'm going. The other passengers are watching intently. Some of them are leaning forward in their seats. And I can't help but think, if they can see out the windows, if they can see what's out there, why don't they say something? Why don't they help me? And then I remembered I was on the wrong bus. This wasn't my route. These weren't my people. This wasn't my city. And maybe getting off at the next stop wasn't an option because there wasn't one. And maybe the people weren't getting off at the next stop because there wasn't one. And then the scariest part, I couldn't remember where I was going. If you liked this story, stay tuned for more.